have a lot of hot takes on those too. So generally, I think they're worth doing, right? One thing people get wrong often, marketers get wrong, is that they think that because you are a later stage company or because you're a more serious company or in a more serious industry, that memes don't work for you. That may be true if it's genuinely not your company's culture, right? Stripe never posts a single meme ever. And I've looked at their page. They're one of my favorite companies in the world. So like I know what they do. They have never posted a meme. It's not because they're enterprise necessarily. There are a ton of people who use Stripe in their one person business and they're never, are going to grow into an enterprise Amazon, for example. What differentiates it is the company culture. And so I think that's what you need to be debating upon. And often the argument is too much. Are we a serious, are customers serious or are they not? And if you're like on platforms like TikTok, Snapchat or Twitter, which is mainly the one for B2B social, the people that are on Twitter like memes. It just is what it is. I think now the other side of that, because there's a balance here, the other side of that conversation though, is you can't rely on memes holding up the entirety of your social strategy. And unless you are a media publication, it does not work to drive demand. You have to at some point involve your product in the content. You have to get people excited about more than your humor if you want people to buy your 20,000 ACV product or your 40,000 ACV product. Like nobody's going to spend $40,000 a year on a product because you said something funny on Twitter. They have to actually believe that the product's going to do something for them. So you need to show that too. But don't think that just because you have a high priced product or you're going after a serious industry or a larger customer base or a larger size customer that you can't also incorporate humor.